That one you kept going down again. The handle kept traveling down more and more, right?
Most of my balls closer to
Yeah, because you're not pulling the handle in and up. Your handle keeps traveling down and down and down, keeps traveling down, but we need to use some parametric acceleration. So go one more time, open your hips a little bit into impact, and then from there, get out of your hips and pull on that handle this way. There you go. Perfect, good. That's such an important force for the release. There you go. Yeah, good. Chip it down the range like that, and then up.
Okay, so maybe that's the key for me actually. That could be a very important one.
Whether you go light, heavy, light,
Right.
to get some vertical forces going, and then the parametric acceleration. Some people feel the body well. I think you have really good hands. Hands are good short game. Feel from here to pulling that club inward and upward. Yeah. Right, so do it again. I'll give you the exact direction. So no, there you go. So give me a little bit more hip, open hip, and give me a little bit more extension of the hips more forward. And now you're more back. So hips more round and hips more forward. Good, hips more forward. That way. There you go. Good. So this direction, pull that out of my hand. Pull the rubber off the grip. Good. There you go.
So it's like a pull behind,
Yeah.
pull behind.
Yeah, that's a super important force. You get more to toe, right? It's much easier that way, and you're gonna get much more face acceleration. Right? Another half swing, chip it. So much cleaner, eh?
Yeah. And that'll take a little bit for me to
Yeah.
break.
Swing half the back one more time. Ultimately, the lowest point of your hands should be here. Right? That's the lowest point the handle will ever get, and then you pull up on it. There you go. Good. So again, lower it to there. Good. You can see now the camera also. Good. That's on plane, and now pull up on it. Perfect. Good. And that's the impact that we want. Right? Of course, you have to let the wrist go down as you pull up, but that's kind of a natural byproduct anyway. So chip it. Did not pull up. I didn't see that. You don't have to pull up with a lot of force, but you have to pull up early enough. And pull up. That's awesome. Let's hit a couple of 7-irons that way. So your lowest point your hands will ever be is here. And then and up.
Okay.
And so I'm pulling that way. Yeah, and then you get so much more force and good. So I'm gonna bring it down here. Good. Give me a little bit of good. And then pull it that direction. Good. Yeah. More that way. No, you go more forward. I want you to go exactly. I want you to go left. Perfect. Love it. Easy one. Oh.
Yeah, so that's the feeling.
That's a ball striker there. I love it. Swing halfway back and stop. Yeah, there you go. Handle is low there. Perfect. Good. Once again, your problem sometimes you pull the handle for too long laterally. That's it. Come down here. Good. And now pull the handle not more forward, more inward. Yes, that's it right there. That's it. That's how the club will actually from here will whip forward behind the ball.
Right.
There you go. Yeah.
Right, it'll catch up.
Good. And it'll catch up and it'll do a quick drift right behind the ball. Great shot. When you look at Sergio, for example, when you look at Sergio, it's he's coming down here and the club is behind him, and then he pulls on that handle this way. Look how much the club comes forward. Right?
I think for me mentally, I'm so quick with the hands. A lot of times, I need to mentally lag. I need to feel like I'm leaving it behind me a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
Yeah, for you for sure. You came quite a bit over the top for years, right? So for you definitely to reorganize it to here is fine, right? But for the club to swing forward behind the ball again, you have to apply that force that way. Right? Yeah, that was good. Pull the handle in. Yeah. Good. That looks good. Then you get that sling. There's an exercise that is quite popular on. Show you after the shot. Pull. So a lot of coaches have this weird exercise. You kind of bring it down here, and then they slide the club down like that. Right. Good. So you have to really bring it down here, I think the pitfalls of this exercise is you're going down a straight line too long. And I'd rather see you when you come down here, you get more left. Right? So I think that's my only must-have if you want to do this exercise, to not go too straight for too long.
I'll get it. I just need to rest.
I don't see this pulling. You're still down with your nose and with your chin and everything. I don't see the extension yet, and only if you extend you can pull it left.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
Better. That was good. So we're a little bit concerned about your overdraws, and I think equipment has disguised a little factor in it too. So I want to show you something real quick. If you put this straight out of your face this way right now, and if you drop the handle quite a bit, please, for me, keep dropping it, keep dropping it, keep dropping it. You're noticing that the face is pointing more and more left. Right? Now, so bring it back up. There you go, and then starting to point more right. You were concerned that if you have the setup a little bit too low, that your solution might be to just bring it a little bit more upright. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of this, because you also have to consider droop factor, right? So good fitted golf clubs typically for somebody's swing speed in the right shaft, like the shaft droops down, so we need a little bit of air underneath the toe. So when then the shaft is under stress and droops down, if you release it properly, then the sole will flatten out. Hit a couple shots for me, just like kind of see we can manipulate. Grab really short, like really like go another half an inch down, perfect. And then get really close to the ball. Good, and bring your shaft a little bit more upright. This way, perfect. If you must avoid a hook, currently I would say do that with your swing. It'll be enough. Now, so if you want to hit a little cutter real quick this way, upright shaft, and then this one will not hook, I promise you. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Now, if you must hook it, aim a little bit right for us, please. What do? You go further away, and you drop that handle down, like really down, like bring that shaft down all the way down. Good, perfect. And then you will hit pretty easy draws that way. Very high draw. Right? Do it again. If you have water on the left side, you say you're playing TPC Sawgrass number 18, second shot. Gotta hit that stinger 7-9 in there. Cannot avoid draw. Winds off the right, comes off the coast. Shaft up, toe down. Close to the ball. And with the same golf swing, because we just manipulate the face, it will just cut a little bit. Yeah, little push cut. So if you then push cutting it, put the ball a little bit up in your stance. Put the ball a little bit more up in your stance, the ball will start a little bit straighter. So for the folks at home, fitted clubs is so important. It doesn't have to be new, but the shaft has to droop the right amount for your club head speed. Perfect, awesome. Let's move forward now, and then that should be a nice pull cut. Yeah, a little thin pull cut, but right? But you can feel that, right? It's impossible to hit a draw with the shaft just like there you go, standing on your toe. Yeah. Folks at home, like the more golf knowledge you have, the more you have solutions for the course. Right?
Yeah, that's a good one. I like it.